something that has to do with that, with your decision makings, whether it is, but I think it's coming from your inner child. That's something that caused out stagnant. Why do I see this as it's going off? Because I see it that sometimes it's like you double questioning whether you're getting the right thing that you want. Even if it seems to be the decision that you know is right, you ask yourself, was this okay? Is this right? What, like, you tend to, but I feel so because I keep seeing like child. So I'm going to like inner child. So it's something that you gotta free yourself off from it, as in the decisions, and be 100% weather off where it is and go with it, and learning how to take that decision, and just freeing yourself totally from whatever, like, I could have went on this way. Is it? Because it takes times for you to, like, it's just gonna give you that freedom to go to the next freely, instead of having like a resistance. So I think that's what I see, that you gotta, that's something that you gotta tap in. But I think it has to do with something that happened when you were younger, and that's what I see. But right now, I do see that you're gonna have a period of nice quietness, peace, but you're gonna be going through a transition. Just that's the thing that I feel like you gotta get clarity, and cut yourself a little bit loose from it. I don't know if you could see, because it's like tying down to a tree,
Oh, you
and
mean
it has a rope. So it's like you're detaching yourself from situations or anything. It's like you're going on for your decision, but you keep turning back. So that's just gonna allow you to actually take the necessary steps freely.
thank you.
Mhm. Yes.
Thanks, Melanie. Goals. Dissolving, rescinding. Penny Winnie, you still here? You're welcome, darling. Actually, a quick message. Okay. Yes, he is. I know.
This might be very appropriate. Again, I'm going to be reading from the book for you, Penny, because I'm struggling to get my words out at the moment. And when I read from this particular book, which is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, it seems to explain a lot more to people than what I can actually voice. So, Penny, for you, and I think this is very appropriate. Once you see the card, I can't quite get over what I'm looking at here, but I'll show you. Let's see. It says a higher power, and I want you to look at her. It's almost like there's a key in there, and there's a lot of power, there's a lot of light coming in and being sent out from your third eye. The meaning for this particular card is conscious contract with a higher power, the presence of divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. And then it says the message in this particular card, before I go into the prosperity message, the message in this particular card is, this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and making things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul, which you already know, and are gifted with a human life through which the higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer or meditation. It is through, ask. So the things that you can ask is, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. So the prosperity message for this particular card says sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in. The inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know that you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, right? They're saying to follow through on these projects. Don't just think about them. Negotiate deals with spirit as your partner. You will always succeed. They're saying that you have this ability to be able to succeed when you set your mind to something. So move into it. If you're still thinking, my guys just stepped in and said, if you're still thinking about doing that course or have completed that course that could lead to that work that you were wanting to do, they're saying, please do this. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where credit is due. So you need to pat yourself on the back, Penny Pridemore, because you don't. You are your harshest and worst critic. Right? You wouldn't be a success without spirit's guidance. So you blend the two, mold, work with spirit, work with your guides, work with source energy. However you do that, humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. So that is your card, Penny. All right, you are. Look, there's another person there, down the bottom here. Can you see that?
Yep, I can.
But Penny, perhaps, they're asking you to look at this. This is you, right? And this is your higher self, right? They're asking you to work with that more diligently than what you have been. And it's okay for you to sit, because I know you do a lot of crying and a lot of, you do a lot of frequency work and all that sort of thing. Keep moving to that and start putting some of them into practice. Yes, I know I'm hard on myself. I know that I am so much more than I let myself be. Yeah, just let yourself be that person though, okay? Sometimes when we are our worst and harshest critic, we stop ourselves from doing what is best for us, all right? It's stepping out of that comfort zone. But they keep pointing me towards that course that you were doing or still are doing, that this is going to manifest into something. So that is what I have for you, Penny.
You're another one who needs a nurturing stage, Penny. They're talking about, they're being a bit silly today. Probably up periods. How unusual. I can't even have a normal team. No. They're talking, because they're using they do this to me occasionally and I know what they're up to. But anyway, I'll just ignore them right now. They're saying soup. I mean, last time they did that, they said cheese. So we're just going to pretend that didn't happen. I think what they're talking about is nurturing. You're needing a little bit of a slow down period. You're like the other lady a little bit. You're needing to understand who you are right now, and you need time to do that. It's like you're cleaning up everything around you in your aura, with your higher self, your team. You're having a good old cleanup, even people around you in your life. You're going through a decision-making time. So as you're changing you're going to decide what is it you need in your life that matters only. So you're going through a very loving, peaceful state where you are going to nurture that piece of you and decide in your life what really matters, who matters, what do they matter about, and why do I need them in my life. And you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to have a clean up in your life. You're allowed to move on, bring in, do whatever you wish. It will trigger, all right? It's going to trigger. It's normal, because sometimes it triggers because people just have an expectation of it, but sometimes it triggers them because of their loss of you. So they grieve a little and they don't know how to process the grieving of losing you or you changing in front of them. So they grieve a little either through aggression, triggering, or whatever it may be. Sometimes they're quite happy for you to change. So there's a lot of that transition going on around you, all right? Because you're activating your heart center. There's a crystalline, diamondy energy coming in through into your heart, which means your light body is activating. So therefore, you're going to feel a little different and you're going to seem a little different. And people might have trouble communicating or being around that, alrighty? Because what it does is that you're going to represent the healing you've done. You're going to represent that new you to people, and they're going to see like a reflection of what they may not have done for themselves yet. And some people cannot handle that. They can't handle the fact of the healing you've created and the hardship to get there that you've done can make them feel a little bit uncomfortable, or a little bit they should, but they don't know how or don't want to. So what it does, it can unharmonize them a little bit, unbalance them, and they can get a bit triggered and a bit confused. What they don't understand is that you're a reflection of where you've come from. So you're a reflection of the new self, and they're just not sure where to put that. Alrighty. So there might be some of that stuff that'll go on and has been going on, but they're saying, but that's part of it, because no matter how they react to or trigger to or whatever it may be, they don't understand the new language that you're emanating, new light. Doesn't matter. All that matters is that eventually one day, as they watch you move forward and move on into this change, into this healing, that they too can see how valuable it is. It just may not happen straight away. But hopefully one day they can see the change. They can see how much worth of how much the growth that you've created and how far you've come and how good you are, that they may lean back towards that. They may go, she's got something I need. All right. So you just allow that gap over time. And when they return, they return. And in your heart, if you feel you're meant to be there, you return with an open heart and you help them come forward with you. You bring them with you. But if they don't, well, then you just keep going. You don't have an expectation of them. So there's a lot of transition, a lot of change here, Penny. The good thing about this, what I'm seeing, a lot of it is not as harsh. So it's not as, you're not getting the as much negativity or as much that type of energy coming your way, alrighty? Because I think now you can handle it easier. So therefore, rather than having it disrupt you and bring you into a division or chaos, you can recognize it easier and quicker, and therefore you can just move on peacefully and quietly. Okay, so there's a lot going on there. The people will be drawn to change. They'll either be drawn or they won't be drawn, and you don't have an expectation. You don't worry about it. Alrighty, you just do what's asked of you. Basically, that's where you'll get to. You just do what's asked. This one's asked of. This one is not asked of. That's how it works. All right, someone else can jump in.
You, Aldo.
Hey, Penny. Sorry about that. This card kind of caught my eye for one reason. It's like if you see there's a pair, and there's another pair, right? And it's all stability. They're all different, and they're all paired off in a different way. Because we all have different subjects, different things. It doesn't make one of them's like better than the other, because they're all equal. Everybody's equally. And I feel like that's one of the things that Spirit is trying to like tell you, in a way that your connection or the way that you do things could be differently than another person. But it's not as in trying to go off and either the same or getting a bit away from, it might be a little bit alike or I might be doing this, but in a way of actually coming in and understanding that your connection with it, it's different in a way of, because I see like a transformation or something, like coming in together and actually getting to know, like understanding how you get, like how you work, how you see things, how they want to show you. Because I feel like there's something differently in the way that you're creating that is different from other people, but it's like you makes you unique in the way that you what they're trying to come in, but they're inviting you off to try to either work, but they're letting you know not to try either comparing or trying to do it the same, because it's in a different kind of way, but more so of in a way of discovering how to come together and actually go up forward to providing and getting it. Because I feel like there's something that they're gonna teach you and they want to get off with that together, but it's more so of you understanding of that they're like, everybody's like, how can I say, everybody's abilities are different. It's like you tapping back into yourself and letting go with the, like, how they go off like that. Like I can pick up things in a different way that you do it, but more so into trusting yourself, getting to know yourself and the connection that you have, so you can carry out forward as in coming and going. They're trying to show you that, so you can work together with your abilities, as in growing and coming off. Sorry.
Children, I tell you, things I've got to deal with when I'm live. It's like I'll get a shoe in a minute. Cheeky buggers. Sorry, Aldo. Thank you. Sorry, Penny. You know we get sidetracked. We're bloody shocking.
Yeah. Are we all done?
I think so. Did everybody read Penny? Sorry, Penny. We got so bloody sidetracked. We're talking about pizza. I'm hungry.
Yeah, Penny. I just wanted to.
Emily, no, there is the if you go. Sorry, Emily, if you go back into the live or on my page, MIrantha Orourkes, you'll see all the information, the link in there. The link is posted and it is here somewhere because I pinned it. That's the only other way, but I'll put it in again just in case. Mr. Woo was cracking up. Yeah, because he's been naughty. Talking about bloody food. I'm like, no food.
I'm sorry, Emily, I didn't put any of that information on the link. I know you're coming from my page, so if you jump on
is she?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did share it to my page, but I didn't want to share it right at the start, just in case we had all of that trouble again.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
So
I'll put it in on the live again.
I'm gonna have to jump off for right now.
No, you go, Aldo. No worries whatsoever,
thank
mate.
you, guys.
Thank you for coming. I'll catch up with you. Message you later. Thank you. See ya.
Be good.
Okay, I've pinned it, Emily. So see if you can see that. If not, go to MIrantha Orourkes page, go to the live, and it'll be on there. We had a few technical issues. 22 today for a reading. Andrew, don't you got to leave you too? What's the time?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll leave as well. So
right,
thank you, everyone.
You stick your pizza up your bum. Not fair. I'd love pizza. Send pizza to my house.
I'm closer though. I'm closer.
Yeah, you are close. No, that's not fair.
It will
You
cost
can
you
probably go to like Pizza Hut and just
drive here. You can drive here
in line and get it delivered straight to your home.
Hey? What?
Yeah,
Do you have Pizza Hut around where you guys live?
No, we have Domino's. Just drive to Andrew's house. He's got pizza. We'll catch a plane and be there in a couple of hours. No ways. We'll have to go around the cyclone, but we'll get there in the end. God almighty.
All right.
All right. Thanks, mate. Catch up with you later. See ya.
Bye bye.
I put that in. I'll put the link in. I'll try that. I don't think I can do it from there. No, can't. I've got to do my phone.
So
can you see it?
I can see it. I've copied it to the private chat as well, so I can copy it into the chat page.
Oh, good. Thank you. All right, Miss Rose of the Seas, you're next.
Oh. Chiquita.
Yeah, it's a bit rude, isn't it? Back it off. Well, I know one's hungry and one's busy, so they had to leave. They were going to leave a bit soon, but they held him for just one more, so they did well. So it's us girls. They've put up us girls. So there we go. All right, C Rose, let's get you.
Chiquita, are you hypersensitive about something at the moment?
Is it pizza? Because I'm a bit hypersensitive now over pizza, thanks to Andrew. That's all I can think about.
Are you being hypersensitive about something, or are you going through a change that, we are all going through that transition at the moment this last week. But I just feel like you are being hypersensitive about something. Not that I know. Oh, okay. Well, that just
you get it. Yes, she is. She's getting an upgrade though. I could feel them come in like, oh, whoosha. Celestials.
I just feel it's not a bad thing. It just
no, it's good.
I just get hypersensitive about something. Like you've got a deep knowing and you're intuitive about something, and that's kind of bringing in a hypersensitivity in an area.
Thank you. Well done, Emily. I know it's been a pain in the bum today in technology.
It's like I'm getting this feeling in the pit of my stomach, and it's like this feeling that I'm getting is rising. But how do I deal with this? Releasing, like you told me to, Caroline. Okay, all right. When did I tell you that, Chiquita? Like I said, I do not remember people's readings. So if I've said this to you before, I apologize. It's kind of, it's really weird. It's a really weird feeling. Like, you know who you are. You're an old soul. You're a sensitive soul. You've got a lot of things happening for you at the moment. She's learning to her feels better and deeper. Yeah.
Yeah. She does need to go deeper.
You've also got, they're saying to me, Chiquita, that you've also got that hypersensitivity is coming with this, like, it's really hard for me to put into words. Like, it's not coming through the way I want it to, but it's like a frequency that you're tuning into. It's like you've got a hunch on certain things. You feel things, you sense things, but it's not often that you say something about it. I feel like I'm trying to come out of my skin sometimes. Yeah. It's almost like a different level of consciousness for you. It's like when you step into that, you have a knowing that transcends being human, and your higher self, you're tapping into that, but they're wanting you to fine-tune it into one particular area. Yes, it is a weird feeling, Chiquita, and I'm struggling to put words to it because it's not something that I can put into words. It's something that is a feeling. It's something that it's like they're sending you these vibrations. They're sending you these different, it's like MIrantha said before, they're upgrading you. That hypersensitivity, you're feeling that more at the moment. It also feels like you're tuning into a collective feeling of some sort. I don't know whether that makes sense to you or not, but
they're celestial looking.
It's like
they're just light.
It's like the energy of all thinkers, of the creator, of a sense of knowing. You're tapping into that. They want you to listen to that. It's like the we. Yeah, it is like the we, like the I, like the sense of I am. And, you know, you've also got this higher power card that I drew for Penny before, which is, you know, it's just come in. But until then, I just... Do you find it difficult to put what you're feeling into words, Chiquita? It's like, you know, you have a sense of knowing it. I'm feeling like I can't access the words to explain how I feel. It's showing in the people I'm around, the way they're changing and how they treat me, okay? Because you're giving off that sense of knowing. You're giving off that sense of clarity. You're giving off that sense of being, that it's like this circle of light thing that they're showing me, that like this... getting to the core, getting to the real, the essence of life, getting, and it is just, it's like you're a beacon, but you're not a beacon with words. You're a beacon, like, you don't say much. And it's like what I read with somebody else before, you don't need to say it. You just emanate this peace. They're also telling me that it's time for you to rest through this, through these transitions, through this knowing, through this this hypersensitivity. They want you to rest through it, because they're shifting you up a gear or two, and it will be like, you know, you're going to start working soon, and when
Sunday.
Oh my
It's
God.
on. Don't forget Sunday, Caroline. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
remind
It's
you.
my calendar, but it's like,
Stepping up Sunday.
It's and as you said that, MIrantha, they're saying things are going to be a lot easier for you to tune into those newer sense of self, that path that you wanted to. They're saying that you've done this before. Now they're tapping me into a previous life. It's like it's almost like you were a seer. I don't know whether you've been told this before or not, Chiquita. People came to see you. You were a seer. You had this all-knowing, and you're starting to. I don't know how long you've. Whatever. Okay, guys, you're doing too quickly for me. Tap back into that past life, that seer, that wisdom, that knowledge that you've got. Past life, parallel life, whatever it is, they're confusing me because they keep saying it's not past, parallel past. However you tap into that, they want you to tap into that knowledge and use it in this lifetime. It was incomplete before, and a lot of us were incomplete in a past life, and this is a time of transition, and this is the time when you can put that power of yours, that energy, that hypersensitivity into what you're wanting to speak out. The frequency that you're on, you will start speaking it. And they've just shut the door on me.
Sorry. I'm watching you. Okay. So just to add on anything, I agree with Caroline. But there's an upgrade. All right. They're saying tell her she's got to get that heart open more so that we can progress with her, to join her, to be with her, right? What they're doing, they're also talking about saying leaving something behind. So there'd be I don't even know if it's just a piece of yourself. There'll be a belief system or something here that you've not been sure about for quite some time. We won't go into it too much on here. It's actually a private part of you, to do with belief systems in general. You have an understanding through your Akashic records of things that need to be done right now that don't suit some human beings. They're not ready for that change, and that's the part that you're struggling with. You're not sure how to go about this because you think, if I bring this in, they're not going to understand me, right? But the thing is, those that will be drawn anyway, okay? So you don't have to have an expectation on how you do anything, alrighty? They're very about getting that heart open. They're saying surrender into light. You are a part of a collective that's here right now, or has been here for so long, but are active now, okay? A collective soul group, not just your own soul, oversoul group, your own fragments of yourself and your higher self, but they are activating a piece of your avatar above you. So it is your higher self, but there's a celestial angelic piece that's coming in to fulfill that, so that your higher self is also in transition. This might be new info, I don't know. I don't know, I've heard this one before, is also in transition. So your higher self is actually part of the collective, of course, but it's activating a piece within itself to do with the higher light, okay? And you're the last one to pop in, basically. So your collective, your group, has been waiting for you so that the future can be set in stone, and then you can do what you're here for. You're the last one to jump in. The light, she's just waiting to hear us, basically. So go and search for them. They're a high collective of light. They're like they're above angelic. They're very high. They're gold looking. They're just energy. They don't really have a form, but they're showing me an outline of something. But they have a flame, like the holy flame above them. So they're part of source energy there somewhere. Okay, and you guys. So there may be multiple aspects or groups of you here that you're a part of. You guys are part of the stargates and things like that. You're to activate and bring in the light for what's next, so that people that are supposed to be doing this also can walk in and handle it easier. So it's like you are an activator or a transitioner for those that also are kind of struggling a little bit, okay? So that's probably why Sunday's happening. That's your opening door. I can tell you now that coming in on Sunday with Caroline and myself, there will be an activation for you all. There will be something that will happen, whatever they decide to do. It won't just be you guys hopping in and having a go, I can assure you of that. No one comes in through, I can only speak for myself, but I do know who Caroline is. No one comes through our doorways, the celestial doorways of who we are in divine order, just for a hello. It's always for an upgrade or a transition into the new. Alrighty, so you are going to go through a change. I can assure you that. No one comes around us and doesn't go through something beautiful. Alrighty, so they're saying all you got to do is just surrender and open your heart, allow yourself to be free in that way, and not have an expectation on the outcome. Alrighty, she's just saying she has to let go a little bit more. Her earthly self is a little wound up tight because of the stress of life and survival and things like that. It's now time for her to let a little bit of that go. You're still part of that place. That's how you survive. But the rest of her now needs to calm, because her energy is very beautiful. It's very quiet. The higher you go, the quieter they are. Very peaceful, very loving, very sit you on your bum a bit and put you into a beautiful place. So you need to step into that piece of you as part of your collective, your soul group while you're here. And then you'll feel things are a little bit easier, and you'll get a sense of, I know who I am. So you get the I am response, alrighty? And the I am is here. It came in, I heard it last night. So source energy, I am response. You will then feel a piece of you shifting. You'll feel a little bit happier inside, and you'll get an idea of, I think I can do this. I don't feel so alone inside. Oh my God. So again, transition time. Alrighty. So take it easy on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself for anything. You don't have to get anything right or wrong here. It's happening anyway. It's happening. You are doing this regardless. Alrighty. So let go a little bit and allow it to be. So Sunday will be very interesting for you. Can't speak for the other girls. We don't know yet. But I just said to her, knowing who Caroline and I are and what we do and where we're a part of, you don't come our way just to do readings or just to go, oh, hello, I might try that. It doesn't happen that way. Anyone that crosses our path is to come into divinity for some reason. Some fraction of them is ready. You know what I mean? So hang on to your hats, girlfriend. Alrighty, congratulations.
Who have we got to go, by the way?
So Catherine Yee and Sue McDonald are our next ones.
Okay.
And I'll just check in case someone else has jumped in. Otherwise, I can close donations if you'd like. I think we can do that. Mm-hmm. You're not working tonight? What's today? Thursday?
No, I'm not. No, I've got nothing else on.
Alrighty. So it's Catherine and Sue at this point. Catherine. Thanks, Catherine. Thanks for waiting. Thanks, Heroes. Look forward to Sunday. I'll announce all that when we're done at the end of this. So.
Yes.
Catherine.
Megan. I haven't even looked at.
What's happening? Are we missing? We're missing stuff. We're missing the jokes, are we? I'm sorry. When that energy comes in, it centers me, makes me very quiet and channel. So MIrantha steps aside a little and misses all the jokes. Okay.
Well, sometimes we're just not meant to see it.
No, we're not. It's just only so many cucumbers a girl can handle. Alrighty.
Oh,
Catherine, I know, right? They just never stop. She's going to kick my ass later, you watch. She's going to karate chop me. No, I'm kidding. Catherine, if there's anything, you've seen what we do. We've been here this afternoon. So is there anything you'd like to ask? I think I have read you before. I won't remember any of that. If there's anything you'd like to focus on, let us know. But otherwise, you see, we just go and work. So you can jump in if you wish, Caroline. Go for it. There's another one they're saying, are you ready, Catherine? So you're spiritual, right?
As you say that, you will notice the signs.
Notice the signs. They said, are you ready? Yeah.
Yes, signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins. And that's just a simplistic way of putting it. But when you said, are you ready? I kind of saw synchronicities. Are you watching for the synchronicities? They're asking you to listen. They're asking you to quiet your mind, Catherine. They're asking you to listen to Listen to the frequency, listen to the vibration, okay, they're wanting you to go outside and listen to the world. They want you to not tune into any particular source of energy. They want you to listen. They want you to hear the trees. They want you to hear the wind. They want you to hear the noise on the road. They want you to tune into the ants on the ground. They want you to tune into the frequency of life itself. That's what they're saying to me. So that you can be in that receptive state, to be in that meditative state, so that they can give you the information that you need to move forward. Quieten your mind, quieten your body, so that you can hear it more clearly. And all you need to do is just stop. They're saying your mind feels very like it's going, it's full on all the time. And they're just asking you to slow down a little bit. Anything that comes up for you. Just let me know if this is resonating for you, because your team is around you and all they want you to do is they're just doing this. They're just like this. They're standing right in front of you. They're asking you to hush your mind, hush your body, listen, tune in to the earth. You've got work to do on the earth. You've got work to do out there. You just need to, they're also asking you to release. They're asking you to surrender. Sorry, they're just giving me so much information at the moment. I can't get it all out. They want you to open up. They want you to, they're giving you a lot of challenges at the moment, Catherine, and each challenge they want you to think of as separate. They don't want you to say, oh my God, I've got so much on my plate at the moment, I can't deal with any of this. They're wanting you to separate each particular one so that you can give it the energy that it needs in order to move forward from it. Your live started just probably 1.52 or something like that. So they're asking you to go back and listen to this, because I can't say it slowly. They're just giving me too much information for you. And they're saying occasionally my guides come in, one in particular, they're saying hand on heart. Put your hand on your heart and just listen. They're also asking you to ground yourself. Sometimes you become ungrounded. You've got a lot of things to do in this world, and your earth self is overwhelmed with what's happening, and we need to create a space for you to receive the spiritual aspects of who you are as well. So please shut down the earth side of yourself and go outside and ground. Feel the energy coming from above, moving through you down into the ground and then back up again. When you're doing that, they want you to tune into the world, tune into the frequency, tune into the harmony of that. Oh, okay. I'm just going to sit for a minute.
Yeah, she's busy on all levels. You're busy. I don't know
Yeah.
I can't remember how spiritual you are, Catherine, but you're busy on all levels. Like, I think off-world, on-world, ley lines, bit of everything. They're talking also about your rainbow light activator. So you're able to bring in some of the coast consciousness and etc., diamond light and above, bring into service for humanity. So I think some of that energy comes in so hard and fast for her, and I think that's some of what you're seeing as well, that she I just see her like full on every level, working in the ether, working off-world, ship, earth, ley lines, children. There's all sorts of things going on here. It's like, but she I know that there's probably times she thinks she can't, but she actually can. She's been on this earth long enough that she has the keys or the information, the knowledge to do so. It's just her earthly self needs a rest occasionally. All righty.
Yeah,
so she's working really hard for the collective. Yeah.
Separate
the two worlds are a little bit overwhelming. They keep overlapping a little bit too much. So I agree with Caroline. It's like, this is not easy, by the way, but sitting in your earth side, which is your normal everyday life to survive, because that's what you're here for. Don't forget survival, people that are spiritual. You're here to earn money. You're here to look after your family, etc., and yourself. But there's times that you just need a little bit of break from that. for you, even if it's only like half an hour, but a little bit of time aside for you. There's something, I don't know if you do a lot of reading or something like that, but I think they're more talking about getting your mind in another place that isn't survival mode, alrighty? Because I think even this could be one of your very last incarnation type things too. You may not be required to be on the earth after that. That's why you're working hard and fast. You're working through your mind, your emotions, while you're here, what you've got to do. It's almost like the last hurrah for you. So you're gonna do it hard and fast to get out of it, right? You're gonna finish off and go. I think you're just gonna go to another world, another planet. You'll watch Earth from afar. I think you've always done a bit of that. I see you looking at Earth from afar to observe the shift, to see how far it's come. If you're needed again, you will return. But at this time, this is like, I've got to get this plan right. I've got to get this right so that I can go and further myself, like into the mystery schools and things like that, and go further and learn more. So you're a busy girl. That's why you're getting the hard, fast energy. But there's somebody around you, Catherine.
Are you picking up some commitment?
Pardon?
Are you picking up some sort of commitment?
I haven't got, no, not at the moment.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, okay. There's somebody around her though that is drawing off her energy a little bit. So I don't know if it's a relationship, friend or foe or what it is, or just where you are in your life, but there's an energy here that's siphoning off you a little bit. I don't know if you've got someone in your life that you want to move on from, or something like that you've been thinking about it for a while. You're just not feeling that you guys are resonating. But there's something there that's clouding the judgment, and it's not for you long term, whatever this is. So it might even just be a career or job, but there's something here energetically that you are going to make a major turnaround or a decision to move on from. You've been there so long that I think it's just time for a change. But she's got a decision to make in the near future that will create quite a bit of change in her whole world a bit, because I just feel like it's exhausting her a little, whatever this is. Alrighty, might be your job, son. Well, can't leave your son, but I think this is more like earthly stuff, like I would say job or something like that. But there's something here that you've been doing for a long time. It's not child, all right? But it's something you've been doing here for a long period of time, or attached to for a long period of time, that's getting a bit stale. So it is time, if you're thinking of moving on, it's not right now, but it would not hurt for you to consider your options by the end of this year, alrighty? I think it's time for you to leave something. It's not stimulating enough. It may not even be enough money, maybe, but it's just not giving you that joy, or that it's just not enough for you. Does that make sense? You need even a job that's more stimulating. So I don't know if you need to study or do something to up your skills, but you need a higher intelligence job. You've got a high intelligence here, even emotionally high intelligent, all right? You are very switched on in that aspect. You need something a bit more fulfilling and stimulating in that aspect. So no worries. Thanks, Maggie. What's Saturday? Yeah. Saturday US, Sunday Australia. I'll talk about it later.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, go on. I'm looking at it.
Catherine, are you? I'm just picking up some sort of commitment for you, like whether it's an engagement or whether it's a wedding, or if you are in a relationship, it's going to become deeper. I just get that there is some sort of commitment coming up for you, and it's also to do with the change of direction. So just let me know if that is happening for you.
Yeah, whatever that is, it's a positive result. There's nothing to worry about. It's actually going to be worth it. But it's a major change. So you could be a relationship, maybe get married. But there's whatever this is, a deep commitment. I agree, but it's necessary. It's part of creating more wealth for her, but it's also the direction she needs to go in.
Are you wanting to have more children, Catherine?
Oh, it's not babies, is it? Whoops, Caroline. Might be delaying the comments.
That's just a change in directions, kind of like they're showing me a stalk. And usually when they show me a stalk, they're being really cheeky and they're just saying baby. baby.
Okay, if she does,
So
husband
but
doesn't want to.
husband doesn't.
Okay.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, is there not an accidental baby, is there, Caroline? Goodbye.
I'm just
Wanna
picking
adopt
that up, and
activity.
that don't discount that for your future.
No, not if Caroline's seen it.
That-
The stalks are dropping, so there's something there. And maybe that is part of the commitment I'm seeing. Could be something like that. I don't see
Yes.
baby,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Sometimes that
it's a
that
whole different direction. You know, some people have
Yeah.
a life, right? And then all of a sudden something pulls them that way, and it's complete change. It's like, but in a beautiful, positive way. It's positive, whatever it'll be. It's like a new start. That's how I'm seeing it. So it's going to be worth it. New start. Maybe it is babies.
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually okay.
I'm not the baby person. Caroline's better at babies than me. She's like good at picking sexes and births and things like that. That's the only thing I'm not great at is
You've
picking
got a soul waiting for you,
babies and
Catherine.
stuff.
You've got a soul waiting for you to come
Is
through to
there?
you. Yeah.
Maybe that's part of the commitment. Because it's a life-changing event, whatever it will be. So
Yeah. And no, your husband, your partner may not be too happy about it at the moment, but they're saying to me that your maternal instincts are going to take over, and it's almost like because this soul that's waiting for you is that they're just giving me a soul is wanting to come through to you because you are so nurturing. They're almost saying, I need to be with her. I need to be with her. So, start doing some work on your partner. Just start not speaking, but just, oh my God. Okay, I'm going to leave it there.
yeah, there's not much you can probably do with him, but put it this way, spirit will make changes in life that they feel are necessary and right timing. So I wouldn't worry too much, honestly, because if it's going to be, it'll be anyway, and he will adjust. But that major change in your life could be babies. Never thought to look for babies. Could be babies, but there's a major shift for you at some stage in a direction that will be beneficial. Let's put it that way. That'll make you happier. Okay, so it's worth waiting for. She won't be able to sleep now. Poor thing. She'll be like, oh my God. Awesome. Sometimes I pick Caroline. Boy or girl? I'll go that far. I won't do that.
There's work
Who's
to
waiting?
be done. I
there's work
know
to be
I know this particular person, and it's not anybody in the spiritual community, but I know this particular person who I honestly I keep seeing this little soul around her, and it's a little girl, and
Right.
she doesn't tolerate pregnancies too well, and she's just waiting. It's like I'm waiting. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
There you go.
Oh, Catherine, that's something to think about, isn't it? So you've got some good stuff coming. Quite a lot of change, but some really good things. Much happiness. I'm sure you got a wonderful life, but this is a little more than you used to. A lot more happiness. So yeah, it's worth it. Oh, well, your doggies, especially mine are fast asleep on sheepskins. I've got sheepskins out.
It's woken up because of my two.
Oh, okay. No, mine are fast asleep. I've got the earphones in, so they won't hear that today.
Okay. All right.
I've been learning to put the earphones in and they don't hear it. So, all right, my darling, thank you so much for trusting us, and thank you for your donation. And keep in touch and let us know if any changes happen. That'll be interesting, actually.
Yeah, and
all right,
I'll
Sue.
forget what I've said.
How are you? Sue McDonough, you are next. And Sue is our last. So if anyone else wishes to donate, this is your last chance, or I'll be closing donations so that me and Caroline can have something to eat. I need a
I've already
feed.
taken mine out of the freezer.
Oh, God, have you? I've been trying not to. I said to myself after
No, come on, don't do that to me.
at least the period of time. Now you've got me bloody wanting. Awesome, thanks. So you're welcome, Catherine. Anytime, mate. Anytime. Awesome. I'm glad that's made you happy. Okay. You're welcome, Dan. Right, Sue. Anything you want to ask, Sue?
Yeah, no, I'm
Fine.
just picking up a huge shift with Sue. I'm picking up that there has been a lot of change for you there, but what they're saying to me at the moment, Sue, is that there is an opportunity that is being given to you to forgive a situation. I don't know what situation that they're talking about at the moment, but this situation is an opportunity for you to grow past it. They're asking you, they're telling you basically that once you have forgiven that particular situation, that it's like you're going to be releasing that negative pattern, that negative energy. Is there something that you've got that you haven't quite finished yet, or you feel that there's another part of that layer of onion that needs to be worked with? I can see it in front of me, but I can't grab hold of it. So maybe it's something that is old. I don't know. Oh my God, that is
The
huge.
size of that. Yeah, and I fill it up a couple of times, so you can imagine I'm peeing it up.
It will give you some sort of strange sense of peace, some strange sense of compassion. Sue, just let me know if this is resonating with you. It's kind of like they won't let go of this until this is a part of you that is going to, if it hasn't already manifested, that is going to cause ripple effect, that type of thing, a change in you. Is she still here?
Yeah, she's here.
So communication problems with the consultant. Okay. All right. Okay, so you have to remember that forgiveness, and I know you know this, but I need to say it anyway because they're telling me to, that opportunity for forgiveness is more about yourself than perhaps your second son. This is something that that is important. It's important to him as well, but more important for you. I don't know what the opportunity, I don't know what happened. They're showing me the ocean. I don't know if I broke a court order regarding child custody. Didn't mean to. But do you blame yourself for that? An opportunity to forgive. They're saying work with that opportunity to forgive. Maybe that opportunity to forgive is more about you, breaking the court order. What's the no for? Sorry, I'm so in tune with what they're saying at the moment. I don't know what the no means.
Do you mean no, that there's no need for forgiveness? Is that what you're asking, Caroline? She might be saying no to that, perhaps. Is that what you mean, Sue? Look, I invited grandson's mother to my house for morning tea. Okay, and that broke the court order. You weren't meant to have contact. Is that right? Okay. You don't feel guilty?
Okay.
Okay.
There's opportunity to forgive. They're saying feeling guilty is not the same as an opportunity to forgive. There is difference, they're saying to me. Well, you're splitting hairs here, guys. No, we're not. They're saying, no, we're not. They're showing me an ocean. Now, this could represent your feelings about something at the moment as well, like a huge amount of emotions are being processed. That you can use water to clear a lot of this. The forgiveness, the water will help with the forgiveness. I am the ocean. My name is Turkish, means ocean. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Okay, so you use the ocean, you use the water to help release certain situations. I know I do that. I use the water around me to help me release,
Mm.
help me understand. I do feel an overwhelming sense of renewal with you as well, Sue. So don't take the that opportunity to forgive out of the equation, but it's not the whole of. There are parts of this reading, so that new sense of I am who I am, and the past has made me come to the realization that I am now okay with myself. I am sitting okay with myself. You speak your truth to people. They're asking you to please dial it down when you do this, because sometimes when you speak, it can be interpreted the wrong way. So they're just saying, just rearrange your words just a little bit to accommodate for the person that you're speaking to, because it is truthful, but we just have to, what they're saying, dial it down. You understand? Okay. I'm just looking at your picture here at the moment, Sue. You know, you're standing up straight. You're standing resolute in who you are. You have grown so much. You're also tapping into, and I don't know, Sue, again, I don't know, you're also tapping into a higher part of yourself that is giving you direction. You're listening to your intuition more and more every time, because it hasn't let you down until it hasn't let you down.
I'll block you. I'll block you. Block.
They're also asked, Sue, do you write? Are you wanting to write a short story or a book or a child's book or something like that? Because they're saying that with the conviction that you've got, you can put it into words in a short story form, in a version where people will actually look at it and say, fuck, that was simple. Why did I ever think it was so hard? Could you do that? Could you write? Are you able to write? No, but I was reading a book written by someone yesterday. See, I don't read much, so I don't know anything about that.
You don't know that, Sue, do you? You don't know until you put things out.
Screeching. I just tuned into the cockies that were screeching out. So who's shouting at you, Sue? Who is shouting at you? Who is wanting you to listen to them? Somebody's shouting at you, and all you want to do is just close your ears. I don't want to hear it. I've had enough. Somebody's doing an awful lot of talking, an awful lot of, and you just don't want a part of it because it's just mindless.
Also, but he's afraid of something, right, Sue? What's he afraid of?
No, not him. I say that, don't say that. Oh, okay, I'm kind of lost here. No, not him.
That's right, don't worry about it. Someone's afraid of something. Other son, is it?
Yeah, and they're talking. It's like they're just constantly talking to confuse you. Doug, the other son. Sorry, I'm not with you. Are you Doug, the other son? Is that the one that's doing the mindless chatter? Doug's wife left him about 3 weeks after Ian passed. Doug is somebody close to you.
Doug's his son.
Okay. Mindless chatter, they're saying. Mindless, unending chatter, and it's kind of getting to you. It's getting into your soul. It's like it's not really a trigger, but whoever this is just infiltrating, and it feels like it's somebody's crossed a boundary.
Overwhelming.
Yeah.
Is there
And
some money
it's almost
involved
like
in some of this some of this too? I don't
you're
want
going to
getting
hit
money.
the roof. It's like push me. You can push me so far, and that's fine. But push me, keep pushing me, and that's it. I'll strip you with your words. Can't think of anyone else. Doug has ADHD, OCD, Tourette's syndrome, etc.
That could be him you're hearing then, because his mind would be full on.
But obviously, it gets to you occasionally, Sue. It's just like I just feel like you're going to snap. Water, and they're asking you to go to the water. You need a break from this mindless chatter. I don't mean that in a nasty way. It's just that they're confusing. He ruined everything past. He runs everything past you.
It's
Okay,
extreme.
yes.
Okay, yeah.
Goes on and on and on.
Goes on
Okay,
and on.
that's what I'm picking up on. Lovely cockies. Thanks for that, guys. It's like a rant. When you hear a cocky, just tune into that.
That's what I do to people that annoy me. I'm like, nothing decent's coming out of their gob. They're just having an arc.
That's basically all I have for you. They're just saying, if you could please tap into the ocean, tap into the water, tap into the grounding energy that Mother Earth gives you, tap into that through the water, so that you can get that chatter out of your head, because it just feels like they're wanting you to be careful that you don't snap. You need a break from it. That's what I have for you, Sue.
Okay. Who here, Sue, is needing money? I don't know if it's to do with the passing of Ian, if they're wanting a piece of something, or there's someone here soon that is going to either ask for money, or you're going to see there's a want of money off you or coming your way. Because I get you either having to help or hand over or something. There's a discussion or something leads into money. But it's not money as in receiving like payment or insurance or that sort of lotto. Please be the lotto tonight. 150 million in Australia. I could help so many people with that. But it's Douglas, is it? Because I'm just like, it's going to be an endless hole.
The one with OCD?
Yes, the one that struggles, yes.
Okay, so he's wanting money.
What I'm worried about is it's not going to go completely where it should go. So I don't know if the person's going to spend it on something you don't agree with, or blow it, or not going everywhere it's supposed to. But I'm getting a pull financially. Okay, Maggie. Don't know. I'll put that up in a minute. Now, there's also a repair that will happen here. So there's a healing process with someone or something in your life that is going to come to a close. So there's going to be some sort of repair or healing. Now, as you know, with those sort of things, it can go either way. Baby, I know sleep. It can either be repaired and healed in not a good way, and that's just the way it's going to go, or it's going to be a pleasant way. It's up to the people involved, of course. And I think where this is going, I think this is going to be a bit of a burden for you. It's going to take a while, and it might lead to other things that could be a bit unnerving. So I agree with Caroline, this might bubble your nerve a bit and make you arc up a little. It's not your fault. It's just, I don't know how, it's not just Douglas. I think it's the others as well, how they see the world around you, and the decisions that you're going to make soon or want to make this year may not seek approval. That's what's going to start some of it as well, not just the money side. I just feel there's a decision you're going to make in time for you, for betterment of self, for yourself, that may lead to a bit of an argument or a disapproval. So there's a bit of everything going on here. Now,
Mm.
it's not a major fight or major anything. It's just a disapproval. So you've got hindsight with that, right? It's not going to matter to you too much, thank goodness, at the time, but it's just enough. I agree with Kat. It's enough just to annoy and niggle you off a little bit. You're going to need to make a decision here at some stage. Like I said, it's not going to be approved by everyone around you, right? And that's not their business anyway. That'll lead you to being somewhere else. So in a matter of time, again, I think about this last time, you won't be where you are. It'll be to do with someone else that will lead you to a different life or another place or something that you will do together. Alrighty. When that would be, I'm not sure. They're not telling me, which is unusual. Maybe they don't want you to interfere in that. But there'll be a time here, and I'm not even sure it's the person that you're thinking of. It may be someone else. But there's a change in your life coming, a new situation, which will not meet approval of those around you. But it's time for you to do that, because it's going to take you away. It's going to lead you into travel. It's going to take you to other places for short periods of time. No little places, little holidays, little whatevers, little trips. But for you, you need to see the world. You need to get away from some of this. You need to go and live your own life desperately, alrighty? And it's been a long time coming, but they're telling me it'll be sooner rather than later, all right? The decision you're going to make will be sooner rather than later. Whether that's with, like I said, the person you think, I'm not sure, to be honest. Usually they'll show me, but they're not showing me, which is very, very unusual, very rare. They only do that if they don't want people to jump in and ruin things. That they go, no, let us handle it, you know what I mean? So very strange for me. I'm not used to not being told. So feels very weird for me. But I understand why they're doing that. They're not opening that door to show me. The door's closed, but they're just giving me the lead-in information to let you know that it's coming and it's possible. From there will be, I'll get just like a chance to live your life your way. You know what I mean? And it's necessary, because the reason this needs to happen, Sue, is that eventually there might be some health around you that you're not have a bit of a concern about, that might slow you down a little bit, alrighty, just for a period of time. So you live well now, and then if this does happen, so it's something minor, like, I don't know, hip trouble or knees or something like that, but there's a little niggle health issue, nothing to scare you, nothing to worry about, but you're going to have a period of time where you can't do that for a little while. Alrighty, you're going to need rest, or you're going to need to just, maybe it's surgery or something, but you're going to need that time for yourself. So live your life now your way, okay? They're adamant about that. Like, hey, Anna. Oh, you don't need to go anywhere. I'm going to need you. That is true. It wasn't true. It's a problem. Yeah, okay. No, they're saying that's all she needs to know right now, because, like I said, Sue's like me. She's headstrong, and I don't want her getting in the way. They don't even want me getting in the way. But I said, that's very strange. Like, why is that door closed? Cheeky buggers. They're cutting me out of it. They will deal with it, is what they're saying. We will deal with it another time. Okay, no worries. Thanks for that. Thanks for not telling me. Anyway, that's all I'm getting, Sue. I think that's all they wanted. They didn't want to overwhelm you, I think, at the moment, because obviously with what Caroline said, there's a lot going on here. One day at a time, mate, alrighty? But just watch some of that money stuff. It's just feeling like you're not going to be happy about where all that goes, to tell the truth. No worries. No worries.
Just do
Not
the
very
best
often I get a door closed, Sue. Like, they close the door on me, like, what cheeky buggers. Unless your team didn't want me to know. It's like, that doesn't happen. It's very, very strange.
I hope you're
already.
overwhelmed by the reading, Sue. Is it overwhelmed with the situation?
I think the situation has been a bit emotionally overwhelming. That's why she needs a change in life. She needs, not that she can make that happen right now, but eventually, just knowing that there'll be an opportunity for you to live a bit your own life your way a little bit more, that'll help a lot. Because there's a lot of burden there. There's a lot of responsibility, and there'll be some guilt. There'll be lots of things that are pulling on you. But in time, something else will come and Sue to lead you away from some of that, so that you can get a break and have some life. So just know that that's coming, all right? That'll help a lot. So, all righty. Well, I don't know about you, Caroline, but Ace done.
Yes.
So donations are closed. So, Carrie, you can bugger off. I don't want to read you anyway. Oh, some of the stuff that she says to me is horrendous. I don't know why I'm friends with her. She's so rude. So, Carrie, no, I'm not going to read you. You can go away. So thank you, everybody who came in today. Thank you for being patient with the technical issues. Not very often that happens. It's very rare, thank goodness, but I know how to work quicker with that. I'll remember what you told me, Caroline, how to do all that stuff. So if it happens again, I will message him and let him know anyway. Just, there's been a few things off and on recently. So thank you for your donations. Thank you for coming and trusting us. And the boys are gone now, so thank you on their behalf. See, they ran away like rabbits.
Boys, the guys, the
pizza.
men.
God knows what else they're up to. We love you all very much. And I hope that today helped you. I hope that what we spoke of before we did our readings, that it gave you an understanding that you can maybe handle this, what's going on, a little easier. We are going to start a podcast, Caroline and I. We've decided we're going to up a podcast and we're going to start talking about a lot of spiritual journey, belief systems, how to handle things, how we're handling it. And when Karen and I get together, we're noticing now that we've gone through quite a bit of change, the pair of us, in the last 6 months. There's a lot of channeling that comes in. So we think we have conversations and it goes very deep. So we start channeling a lot of new earth stuff and things like that. So we decide it's time for us to jump out, trust, and away we go. So we're going to do that. So keep an eye out for us. We get to organise it. I'm going to get onto that after the girls come in on Sunday. Then I'll have time. So it'll probably be next week. We'll think about it, have a little meeting and do all that and get together and put our ideas together. So keep an eye out for that, because we'll probably make it private, I think, Caroline. I think that's a safer idea. We might do a private gathering so that it's invitation only. And the main reason for that is that anyone that comes in, it'll be a safe place. So your beliefs, your beliefs of how you feel and what you want to say and how you see things doesn't get judged or attacked or anything like that, because some of the problems at the moment is that people are trying to openly share how they feel and their beliefs, and not everyone's in the same place. It doesn't always resonate with each other. So you might get someone goes against your beliefs or doesn't agree with you, and it can get a bit sticky. So I said to Karen, I think we'll make this private just to protect other people. So we'll be doing that. So keep an eye out. And there'll be a teaching aid. So we're going to go into a lot of channeling, and we're going to bring in some information that maybe is new even for us, but we're going to try and make it like a teaching aid. And we don't know where we're going from there. We might start doing other things. So that's as far as we've got at the moment, because we've both been busy. We've got to get together. So, all right. So thank you. All right. We're off. Much love to you all, and be kind to one another, eh? We're all going through the same thing. So take it easy on yourself. All right. Bye.